I'm driving food delivery, right? You know, the food delivery apps. But the catch is, today, I'm going to try to actually not get any bonus pay. That means no runs, no order requests with any bonus pay. Surge, nothing. So why would we do this? This is the opposite of what we teach you here, right? We want to maximize your pay on any side hustle. This is crazy. Yes. This is why we're doing this. We are hopefully learning a lesson today and confirming best practices, because this means if you're driving on days and times that, well, frankly, don't have any bonus pay, this is maybe a small sample size of what you might expect. All right, going online, Uber Eats here, $6.05, 5 miles. I'm going to decline. I don't mind the ending destination, but I mean, the dollars to mile ratio, can I get any better with no bonus pay? 1570, 9.9 miles. It's going to take 33 minutes, which isn't bad on a dollars to time front. Hopefully there's no delays there. Because why? Let me explain that real quick. So if it says it's going to take 30 minutes, $15, if you get another similar run, you could probably do, $25, $6, maybe $30 an hour there. But that's assuming, there's no snags there. Yes. I think I got this one before. And they will send you the orders again if no one takes it. I mean, come on. $2.50, 0.7. I don't care if it says 11 minutes. I don't care that it's 0.7 miles. $2.50 to move. I'm not doing it for $2.50. I mean, if you want to do a ton of those, sub like $4 runs, $2.50. See, here's the thing. If you take it, then I feel like the market knows that there's going to be a floor of drivers that are going to take $2.50 runs. Versus if no one takes it, I mean, it's going to increase the pay flat out. All right, there we go. 702 for 1.1 miles. I waited like 12 minutes for that. Dunkin' Donuts right up here. So good. Now, I just got it, so hopefully they didn't just get it. This place is pretty good, though. So, all right, number one with probably, no surge, no active quests right now, so we're good. Let's do it. Okay, straightforward, and rolling into our next one, $8.27. Chula Indian Barbecue. I've been there plenty of times here, and 3.9 miles, 23 minutes quoted. I mean, that's not bad. I'll take it, especially there's no surge that I'm seeing here. So I saw that Chula Indian Barbecue. The dollars to mile looked good. Everything looked pretty good, but the ending destination, I couldn't see it because it was showing me, as I was making my drop off. So keep that in mind, because I'm actually headed a little bit, it would be eastward of the center of the city here. And I try to stay really in the center. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of commuting miles. Like, yeah, I could continue driving out here eastward, but the super hot area is kind of right in the center and then towards kind of downtown of Pittsburgh. See, hold on, it's happening now. I wasn't lying, I told you. $15.25 for 5 miles. Sounds pretty good. 37 minutes, which sounds decent, but an astounding 9 stops. 9 stops for $15. Because here's the thing, the pay is going to be fine. The miles is going to be fine, but the time, 9 stops for that? You have to find parking. And then I'm assuming, can you imagine if it's one restaurant and then 8 customer drop-offs? I think it was a couple of restaurants, like 2 maybe, but 9 stops. Okay, we got one here. I'm waiting about 4 or 5 minutes, but it took me another 7 minutes to get here. So maybe 14, 15 minutes total there because of that positioning, which isn't ideal. It's not the worst thing, but just a heads up. $6.61, 1.3 miles. 19 minutes on the quoted time there. Not bad. Let's do it. Hey, so let's talk about it. Something that I posted on my stories that happened just now. I've been doing food delivery for years and package delivery for years, where you have to park somewhere and then get out. And if you're in the city, as you may know, you may have to pay for that parking spot. So I was doing that pickup at that juice place, and I parked in a non-handicap curb, like a regular curb, right? But I'm not paying for it. I didn't pay for it, and I never do. You put the 4-ways on, you go inside. This is why we're having this conversation. Do you pay every single time when you make a pickup? And you know where I'm going, right? So I've done tens, well, not tens overall, but thousands of food delivery specific runs. Never pay for a curb, right? And same thing in San Diego. You know, I did food delivery in San Diego, I did it in Pittsburgh, and I'm back in Pittsburgh, never paid for it. I got a ticket. $25 ticket. Literally, I parked in a non-handicap, you know, but I didn't pay the meter thing. And I went inside like 3 minutes, because, you know, I look back at my car, just, you know, check on it, whatever. And I looked back and I saw the ticket. And I had been parked maybe 3 minutes. And as you'd anticipate, I didn't even see them it happen, you know? They're quick as the night, basically. And then the funny thing is, another food delivery driver came in the smoothie place, again, 3-4 minutes after me, and where did he park? He parked right behind me in the handicap spot. And I didn't see a placard, and you know, it's kind of hangs from your mirror here, and he didn't have a ticket. No ticket, just me. So literally, perfect timing, 3 minutes from parking, going inside, I got the ticket, and then this guy also parks illegally behind me. I mean, if we're 100% honest, I've been doing this stuff for years, and I'm guaranteeing you, like 99% of drivers, you're not paying a meter to go parking, you put your four-ways on. So what do? Well, I mean, you have to eat the ticket, I'm sorry. No pun intended, because we're doing food delivery. You have to pay the ticket. The apps aren't gonna pay the ticket. Sorry, you got a ticket and technically you didn't pay for it, all right? We can't argue that, right? You didn't pay for the meter. Now, what I did not do, which I always do, and for some reason I didn't do this, well, I guess I don't even always do this, but put the four-ways on. You know, the four-ways indicates you're there temporarily. And yes, it's not a get out of jail free card. Like, hey, you can't give me a ticket now. It's not how it works. You can 100% still get a ticket. But I would imagine most times, you know, that signals, hey, I'm gonna move and I'm not actually parking here per se. Do I always put the four-ways on? I mean, I guess I should. Comment down below. You know, should I? Is that what you do? Like, dude, you're so dumb. You should have had the four-ways on every single time. I could agree with that argument to a point. Or have you ever used one of those, like, hey, I'm on a delivery sign? Like, literally, it's like a little sign that goes in your dash. Uber Eats sells it, I believe. DoorDash sells one. It's like $5. They send it to you, and it's a little placard. You know, it stands out. It's like bright green for Uber Eats, and I think it's white for DoorDash. But it says, be right back on a delivery. So get one of those and have the four-ways on to really indicate, please don't ticket me, I'm leaving the spot. Let's be real here. In the real world, I guarantee none of these drivers are stopping, getting the app out, or going to the machine. I've never seen it in the years that I've done this. Comment down below. Hey, it's part of, I think it's like one of those sunk costs, you know? It's like, well, it's part of part of the gig if you're gonna technically roll the dice, because technically that's what you're doing here. I'm gonna park in a designated parking spot here at KFC that doesn't need a meter. What did we learn together today? Maybe the inevitability of driving gig apps, any app that requires you to park on a curb for a quick pickup, because, like, you know, plazas, designated parking spots, and garages, you're not going to have that problem. But I'm betting that you're going to have similar stories like, yes, I got stung one time, I got a ticket, this and that. Let me show you the numbers from this original challenge. It's no surprise here. I mean, I knew these numbers weren't going to be great. Driving on a Wednesday with no bonus pay. So 12:45 p.m. until 3:15 p.m., 36.33 in the gross revenue, 14.53. Okay, that was my original takeaway to show you what happens when you don't drive on bonus pay. If this is when you can drive, you know, this is when you can drive. But the days, the middays, and before that later lunch dinner rush, I mean, that's usually when you're going to see lesser, if not no bonus pay. 5 deliveries completed, 4 tips received, 5.46 an average customer tip, which is good. Business mile 16.9, $2.15 paid out per mile, which is strong there. We're aiming for $1.75. And then based on those business miles, tax deduction of $11.07. By the way, all these numbers, I mean, you can have it kind of loose leaf like this for each day if you want to write it in like a journal, but we do have a spreadsheet. It's available at yourdrivermike.com. After your shift, what I would do is just do this. Write down the main numbers and then just punch it into your spreadsheet after every driving shift. But I've already heard your stories, so comment down below. And I think step one is like parking what I did, right? But step two, at least put the four-ways on. I should have done it. Usually I do. For some, I was being lazy, right? So put the four-ways on, and then step three, if you want to go deeper, maybe get one of those signs that says like, hey, I'm going to come back. I'm on a delivery. None of that guarantees that you won't get a ticket, but you know, four-ways, a sign, it might help you out a bit. Drop a like on this video if you got a value, because I need to repay this ticket tonight. So it's okay. I got it. Don't worry, but yeah, drop a like on this video, click or tap the screen here for my newest video, as well as a video recommended for you, and I'll see you in the next one.